Good morning. We'd like to get started. Thank you for joining us this morning. A long list of thank yous. We would like to thank the Ward 4 community for this momentous occasion. The Walter Reed Community Advisory Committee, ANC 4A and 4B, and the Ward 4 seniors. Additionally, we'd like to thank the Master Development Team of Hines, Urban Atlantic, and Trident, the Abrams Senior Development Team of Urban Atlantic, Hines, Housing Up, and 1750K Affordable Housing Partners. Additionally, the DEMPED team, who brings us all together, Randall Clark, the LRA Director, Malika Abernethy-Scriven, Susan Longstreet, Jennifer Castor, Kutak Rock, and a variety of others. On the communications team, Kate Hardick, Jessica Carroll, and Shonda Washington, thank you for this event. And Gwen Cofield from our DHCD team as well. And finally, our partnership agencies, Polly Donaldson of the Department of Housing and Community Development, Tyrone Garrett at the Housing Authority, and of course, Councilmember Todd and key staff members, but we couldn't get this done without our fearless leader, Mayor Bowser. Mayor Bowser has charged our team with moving big projects forward, and it doesn't get much bigger than Walter Reed. We are now in a position to create over 3 million square feet of development, 5,000 jobs, 2,100 units of housing with over 432 affordable units, and new retail opportunities for the Georgia Avenue corridor, all of which provide pathways for the middle class right here in Ward 4. We promised that we would honor the important history of Walter Reed as we move forward and embrace all the opportunities this special place will bring to Ward 4 and the district. And this means delivering community benefits and building a neighborhood that will benefit Washingtonians for generations to come. We've had a great start. We opened DCI and Lamb schools just a block away. We opened DC Fire and EMS Engine 22 on Georgia Avenue. We completed important infrastructure work, a new water main under the main drive. The hospital will soon come down to make way for a dynamic town center. Later this year, we will start construction on the first market-rate residential and retail buildings on the campus at Aspen and Georgia. And just last month, we broke ground also here at Abrams Hall on 77 units for formerly homeless veterans. And today we break ground on our new units for our seniors. We have done so much for our community, thanks to our mayor, Muriel Bowser. Please welcome Muriel Bowser. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Walter Reed. And as Sarosh was reading through that list of things that were already happening, I literally got goosebumps. And I know that many of you, especially the current and former members of our Walter Reed Citizens Advisory Committee, let's hear it for our advisory committee, have been working on this project for so many years. And oftentimes when we hear about plans, sometimes the actuality of those plans doesn't live up to the promises. But as I heard the things that have already happened just in the last 3 years, I know that the best is yet to come. Already, the first people back on this campus were our little ones at DCI. Now, many of you have seen them line up and queue up and walk to the campus, come on the bus stop, and we know that they have brought the campus back to life. So I want to congratulate the parents, the teachers, and the staff and the community that really made the DC International School happen at Walter Reed. It was also very fitting that the very first housing development to happen here is for veterans, isn't it? We are proud of our history in Ward 4 in D.C. at serving our veterans, our wounded warriors right here at the Walter Reed Hospital. We had mixed feelings about them moving, didn't we? But we know that they needed a new facility, and the decision to have a joint base up in Bethesda, we know is the best thing for our wounded warriors. And it also gave us the opportunity to bring Walter Reed back into the Ward 4 community. Now open the gates, open the streets, let everybody see the beautiful campus that is here, and more importantly, for the bottom line of the district, it brings over 60 acres back on the tax rolls, and that's a good thing. That means that we can continue to invest in the big things that are happening for our city. You heard the acknowledgments already, but it bears repeating that the Ward 4 community has really planned this development, got small area plan approved, concept designs approved, got those plans unanimously approved through the Council of the District of Columbia, and did you hear me? Unanimously approved? Which means that this community has said, we put our stamp of approval on this and we want it to happen. It was my pleasure to work with you hand in hand as your council member, and it's even better for me to work with your new council member, Brandon Todd. Thank you, Council Member Brandon Todd. I, too, want to thank the Deputy Mayor's Office, Brian Kenner, Sarosh Atpadwala, Randall Clark, Malika Abernathy Scriven, and the entire team at DEMPED, who's been with you at, I don't know, how many meetings you think? 250, 300 meetings over the years, at least, to get us where we are today. And I couldn't be more grateful to you for that. I'll just say one other thing about affordable housing. I can't tell you, and I don't have to tell you, how dynamic a city we are living in right at this moment. In many ways, these are the best of times in Washington, D.C. Last week, for the first time, we achieved a AAA bond rating in Washington, D.C. That is just one other indicator of how well we're running the government. Our operations are functioning the way that they should. And the New York finance people say that Washington, D.C. is a good bet. That's what a AAA means. But a AAA also means when we have to borrow money for big infrastructure projects, that it costs us less. The estimate is that a AAA could save us $300 to $600 million in borrowing capacity. You know what that is? That's about 6 schools in the district that we could rebuild. That's infrastructure that we can make new. And that is how we can accommodate the tremendous growth. But what it also means is that we can free up other money to invest in more affordable housing projects. You heard me say from the beginning that we would do $100 million each and every year in our Housing Production Trust Fund. That's just one piece of what we do for affordability every year. And to be here at Walter Reed to talk about the second housing development that fulfills another promise that the community made, and that is affordable housing for seniors. Here, right behind me at the beautiful Abrams Hall, will be 80 affordable housing units for seniors. It will include 64 units, 64 apartments specifically for seniors at or below 50% of the area median income, 16 permanent housing supportive units included in that as well. And as we continue, we will have more and more projects to discuss with you about how we are going to house our seniors, our veterans, market rate units, all to make this one of the most dynamic projects in the entire District of Columbia. I too want to thank our team and Polly Donaldson and DHCD, who's been a part of this project also from her former life at Transitional Housing, now Housing Up, and we're going to hear from Housing Up a little bit later, along with our former ANC Commissioner, Brenda Speaks. But in the next speaker you'll hear from is Councilmember Todd, followed by Polly, Phil Hecht from Housing Up, and Victoria Davis representing the development team. Councilmember Todd.
Thank you. All right, good morning, Ward 4. Uh-oh, you can do better than that. Good morning. Well, I'm just so thrilled to be here with everyone, and I want to thank Mayor Bowser and her entire administration for their hard work on the absolute best economic development opportunity in all 8 wards of the district, and that's Walter Reed. Let's hear it for the mayor and her administration for keeping this project right here at the forefront of our government. I want to acknowledge advisory neighborhood commissioners, past and present, from 4B as well as 4A, as well as all of our Walter Reed Advisory Committee members, both past and present. Let's give them also a big round of applause. But I want to thank all of the seniors that are here. As the mayor said and the speaker before her, we are going to break ground on 80 units of affordable housing for seniors in Ward 4 and across the District of Columbia. And this morning, I see seniors represented, I think, from all 20 neighborhoods of our fantastic ward. I see seniors from Hattie Home Senior Center, from Fort Stevens, from the Mini Commission on Aging, from Chevy Chase, from Riggs LaSalle, from every senior program that we have in Ward 4. And that just tells me that we are doing the absolute right thing by focusing on affordable housing for the seniors in this ward. And that's something that I've been very committed to. Now, I have the privilege to represent the second highest number of seniors in the whole city. And that is a big part of my agenda, is how can we make sure that our seniors can afford to live in this ward, can afford to live in this city. And it's projects like this that will get us to that goal. And I want to again thank our mayor, because without having a mayor with a big vision, without having a mayor who's willing to put the resources behind projects like this and push her government agencies across all of them to make sure that they're thinking about how we can help our seniors age in place and have an affordable, decent place to live. So let's again give Mayor Muriel Bowser a big round of applause. And I won't belabor the point because I know we want to turn some dirt so that they can get to work so we can come back to cut the ribbon. And as was noted earlier this year, we broke ground on 77 units for formerly homeless veterans. Earlier this year, we also cut the ribbon on the engine company. So Walter Reed is moving full steam ahead. And this is not the only opportunity that we will get in Ward 4 to bring affordable housing for seniors. So again, thank you to the mayor, thank you to our government, thank you to our development partners, and thank you to our seniors. Let's hear it for Ward 4 seniors. All right, thank you everybody. Polly Donaldson.
Well, good morning, everybody. I love seeing so many familiar faces because I don't think I went to 250 meetings, but I certainly have been to a lot of meetings since 2009, which is when I first got involved with this. I am delighted to be here. Thank you, Mayor, for your kind words and for knowing that the vision for affordable housing has to be set at the top, and it has to not only be a commitment in words, but a commitment in resources. And $100 million a year makes a difference, very much so, in the Housing Production Trust Fund. I want to thank also Deputy Mayor Kenner, Councilmember Todd, and other colleagues here from other agencies. I see the head of the D.C. Office on Aging, Laura Newland. I know also that Todd Lee and Tyrone Garrett are here, fellow housing agency partners with the Department of Housing and Community Development. Obviously also DEMPED, the whole DEMPED, Walter Reed team, thank you as well. And then, of course, the Parks at Walter Reed team, the development team with Hines and Urban, and Housing Up for this project. And of course, Ward 4 community members who also went to meeting after meeting and really have helped shape the vision of what the community wanted here, particularly for senior housing. The mandate that we have for affordable housing comes with the commitment and the need to be intentional, so that if we want to do affordable housing for seniors, we have to intentionally put that out in proposals. And that's exactly what happened with this proposal with the Housing Production Trust Fund. We have approximately $9.7 million from the Housing Production Trust Fund in this project. We also have put in 9% tax credits that have generated an additional $10 million. That's our commitment to senior affordable housing here at this site, and it's one that will last with a covenant for well over 40 years, if not for longer. So please, this is a significant investment on the part of the Housing Production Trust Fund. Yes. Okay. And obviously, I want to give thanks also to the DHCD team. They have really worked and persevered on this project very much so. Joan McKenzie was the legal counsel, and Steve Branham was from the Development Finance Division. I also know that it is significant to me that the first two housing developments here on this site are affordable housing. What does that mean? Just to put it in context, for the 64 units that are at 50% of AMI or less, that's $41,000 a year or less of income, and that is really hitting a sweet spot, we know, with a lot of our seniors. But more so, 16 apartments will be for those at $25,000 of income or less. And for many, it's way less. But that's what the commitment is. That's what we're able to do. So again, I want to thank everybody and know that this is really a remarkable occasion. I'm actually getting to introduce my successor at Housing Up, Phil Heck, who's doing a great job leading it forward, doing even more with affordable housing. Phil Heck.
Good morning. Mayor Bowser, Deputy Mayor Kenner, Council Member Todd, Director Donaldson, distinguished guests and friends, thank you for your unwavering support for this project and for your perseverance in getting us to this day. As I've just been told, I'm Phil Hecht, President and CEO of Housing Up. For almost 30 years, most of them as Transitional Housing Corporation, Housing Up has created thriving communities by developing affordable housing and providing comprehensive support services to homeless and low-income families in the District of Columbia. We believe that people who live in safe, affordable housing and have genuine opportunities for growth can transform their own lives for the better. For more than 100 years, from 1909 to 2011, the Walter Reed Army Medical Center was a center for healing and caring for our nation's servicemen and women. It now will play a new but similar role, serving some of our city's most vulnerable residents. Abrams Hall itself will be home, as you've heard, to 77 formerly homeless veterans and 80 low-income seniors who will receive the healing and caring services that they richly need and deserve. For Housing Up, too, it means a new beginning. Our main offices will be on the balcony level of Abrams Hall, right there, giving us far more space and, believe me, far more attractive surroundings than what we've been used to. Here we will continue to serve the more than 500 families in our care, and will be able to expand and to serve many more vulnerable families and individuals. I want to thank those who have helped make this day possible for Housing Up. Our past and present board of directors, our staff, especially our affordable housing development team, led by Julia Moran Morton, and our many financial supporters. They have had to listen to me repeatedly and longingly speak of the day when we will reach the promised land, aka Walter Reed. I also want to thank our development partners, Urban Atlantic, Hines, and Trident, for recognizing Housing Up's unique role in the project and for shouldering the financial burden. Finally, I want to acknowledge our partners in the Coalition for Nonprofit Housing and Economic Development. which has advocated tirelessly with our city's elected leaders, and I would say successfully, to create and maintain the political will to invest in affordable housing. It is because of all of you that we stand here today full of relief, gratitude, and hope. Thank you very much. And now, Vicki Davis from Urban Atlantic.
So here's my surprise. It's Eric Jenkins, who is one of our partners on this affordable housing transaction, and he's going to say a few words. Many of you in the community know him from many years ago.
Thank you, Vicki. This is great. The weather's great. This feels like a family reunion to me in a way. A lot of you I've gotten to know over the years through those 200-300 meetings. Now I'm sitting in a different capacity partnering with the master developers on this project. A lot of you are also sitting in different capacity. We talked about Polly, Randall Clark, who've all come from different venues to make this project great. When you have a great project, in order to make a great project, you need great vision and you need great leadership. Mayor Bowser has been at the forefront of this project long ago, even before I was involved, when she was a council member, reaching out to the federal government about this project. She pursued it through her time as a council member. She was gracious enough to serve on the LRA committee and was a very active member. Brandon Todd, also who supported her in that role, who's now also your council member, has given great vision as well. And the community. I see Brenda Speaks. I see a lot of others who stayed up through late nights, multiple meetings, and is what making this project a success. The vision is really all of yours. You guys were involved down to every detail. I see Alice Giancola. I can't forget Alice. Sorry. And so I just want to close with saying, thank you to all of you in the community. Thank you for your great leadership. Brian Kenner, I don't want to forget you. You've also been involved in this as well. And thank you to the master developers for giving us this opportunity. My group in this is a joint venture with my company, Evergreen Urban, and my partner, Earl Horton, at Blue Sky Housing. So we just look forward to working through this project and hopefully many more. Thank you.
I'd like to close it out, if I may, by thanking Mayor Bowser. I've got like 2 minutes, so I apologize. I would like to thank Mayor Bowser. Actually, it's very fitting that you should be here. And one of the things that you may not know is that this city has received one of the foremost prizes for affordable housing strategy overall in the entire nation. That means not just one tool, but a whole toolbox full. I'd also like to do one thing, and that is welcome the seniors from Hattie Homes. Before we were ever selected, we came to lunch and to dance with you all, and you told us how important it was to have seniors housing on the site. So that is really, really critical. I'd like to thank my team members, and there are a lot of them. So I'm going to start with Hines, Chuck Waters, and Katie Wysek, Chico Horton and Eric Jenkins, Amy Yaskowski on the urban team who worked tirelessly to get this done, as well as Alex and our entire team, and Kelly who closed it. Most importantly, I'd also like to thank the people who brought the money, Citibank and SunTrust. Thank you so much for making this happen. Ellisdale is our contractor, and they really are fantastic. We're waiting for them to finish this within a year or less. Edgewood is our property manager, and Housing Up is our nonprofit partner. There are so many people to thank, but it's super important that we are here today. I want to read and just close with one thing, and that is I feel that this development is part of promises kept to our community. And community comes first. And here's a quote that I think is very fitting. We're trying to construct a more inclusive society. We're going to make a country in which no one is left out. And that's from President Roosevelt. And with that, thank you very much. And thank you, Mayor Bowser.
Thank you, Vicki. Thank you. All right, if I could have our program guests and community members join at the front for the groundbreaking, and for the members of the press who are here, I'll take questions at the conclusion of the groundbreaking.
Everybody good? You good? You good? I like the back of your head. Oh, I go down. No, you sure? I go down. I'll go down. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Roy. You good? You good? Guy behind you. Rick, you good? Yeah, I'm good.
Sir?
Let him sit in that chair. Somebody on my side. You're the best dressed shovel.
All right. Hand out some of these shovels. Look like
More shovels.
Okay, on the count of three, housing. 1, 2, 3.